Hello students, this is your teacher Mr. Reimer. I wanted to do a quick video tutorial for you guys as you're now moving into the design phase of your maze game. So I wanted to check in with you and just show you how you can create your Piskel animations and actually put them into your game. So if you go to your gallery and you go over here to your user sprites and you're gonna wait for a second for them to load up. So let's say I wanted to add, let me just move through here. Maybe I want to do an enemy. So I got this Grim Reaper Ghost little animation I did. For now I'm not going to do the animated version, we're just going to do a standard like static sprite. But if you click on edit, you got your animation preview here. I'm going to pick like a decent, I like this design right here. I'm going to go to export, and I'm going to go PNG, so making sure I've got that resolution at about 6 times, and I'm going to selected frame export. So whatever frame I've selected here, I'm going to export it as a PNG file. So I'm going to hit download. You can see it just appeared here in my downloads folder. It'll look slightly different on the Chromebook, but if I click there and I take a look in my downloads folder, it will be Grim Reaper Ghost. It's got a weird file extension here. I don't like that. I'm not sure if it will happen like that on yours. I can always just rename it, just make sure that it is just .png. Otherwise it might cause some issues. So Grim Reaper Ghost PNG, it's in my downloads folder. Awesome. So now I've got the sprite, which is essentially what that is. Let's close that down, and I'm going to go to Scratch, sign in. Go to my stuff, and let's take a look. I was working on this maze game the other day. This is just a more basic version than where you should be at, but it'll work here. Let's take a look inside, and you can see down here in the corner we've got my bat enemy minion. So if I want to update that with my new design I downloaded from Piskel, the PNG file, I simply select bat, make sure that sprite's selected in the sprite selector, and then I go over to costumes. Notice that it has actually a bunch of flapping costumes. You can animate this if you want. I'll do another tutorial on that. But you just scroll down and we are going to go to upload costume. And then I'm going to look in my downloads folder where I have this PNG file. So Grim Reaper Ghost, there he is, open. Awesome. Then I just click on these ones and I just click the little garbage symbol there. And you'll notice that I now have a really nice enemy Grim Reaper Ghost. You know, he'll still have all the code that you put into your character, into your enemy minions, because all I've done is I've updated the costume here. I haven't updated it with a new sprite. This isn't a new sprite, it's just a new costume on an existing sprite. And of course I could also update its name to Grim Reaper. Right? Now I've got a really nice little sprite there. So what I'm going to get you guys to do is make sure you do that for all your things. So you have your items here, you have your enemies, you have your character. Each one of those you will go through in your gallery and you will choose a good PNG. So we're not going to bother putting the walk cycle in quite yet. That'll be another more advanced video. Right now we're just going to make sure we've got sort of our basic sprites all put in there. So whether that's a ghost or whether that's a health potion, whether that's a weapon pickup, whatever it happens to be, you can start putting those in your game. So maybe in your game you had like these little hearts you could pick up and those would be like new lives. Awesome. You just click on it, edit sprite, and you choose whichever one works, export, and remember, selected frame export from PNG. I'll post another video where I explain how we basically create our own animations for each of these.